13-year pro, UC Davis Hall of Fame member, MLS Cup Champion, and USSF licensed coach Quincy Amarikwa here, and happy to present the Perfect Soccer Podcast, where your host, 7-year MLS and USL pro Akeem O'Connor Ward, goes one-on-one to get to know your favorite and aspiring pro players and coaches, both on and off the pitch. Today's episode is sponsored by PerfectSoccerSkills.com. Our $5 buy one get one free mini ball and our 10 size 5 balls for only $150 specials are both now available for purchase on our website. And for those of you interested in customized items, we've got you covered as well, with our custom designed jerseys and full uniforms starting as low as $25, and our custom designed soccer balls for you, your club, or school also starting as low as $25. Get all the info you need and place your order at PerfectSoccerSkills.com. If you have any specific soccer needs, special requests, or know someone perfect to be a guest on our podcast, please send an email to our support team at contact@PerfectSoccerSkills.com. Thanks, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
What's up, peeps? It's your boy Akeem Ward, your new Perfect Soccer Podcast host for Season 2. We have a great one for you. We got a real special one for you guys. He's played a lot of high levels. We've had a lot of similar journeys, so I'm excited for this one. I'd like to introduce a top Bethesda youth soccer player, U14 national team player, two-time WCAC wrestling champ and DC champion. Yeah, I know my stuff. Yeah, guys, we'll get into that wrestling, but let me finish. Team and individual, right? National champion with Georgetown Hoyas, 2023 DC United draft pick. Love that. 2024 USL champion with the Colorado Springs Switchbacks. Love that from you, bro. Welcome, my fellow DMV native, Aidan Rocha, folks. Welcome.
Yo,
Good to have you on, bro. Good to have you
Yeah.
on. Yeah, you didn't think I know about that wrestling, bro, huh? You didn't think
No, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, bro, it's good to have you on, man. Oh, I forgot to even start off by saying congratulations, on the Europa League title today. Come on, you Spurs, it's good to be in company of someone, trophies, Crystal Palace, Tottenham, love it, love to see that.
You said it before I could, and likewise, congratulations to you.
Appreciate it, bro. So yeah, man, just happy to have you on. Yeah, we're just gonna rattle it through, bro. Just talk to me about your youth, bro. Like, because we kind of had a similar youth path, and so like, yeah, when did you like kind of start playing soccer, like your earliest memory, and then go from there?
Sure. Well, I started as early as I can remember, around 3. I played for Olney OBGC, which some people might have heard of the Olney Rangers at the time. They were starting to become a big thing, right around the time that Academy had started USDA, and they didn't win that year. They lost to PDA in the first year, I believe it was PDA. But that kind of put like at least our like region on the map of like Bethesda Olney area players. So I started out in Olney, played club, up until I got called into the U14 national team, which I'm actually surprised you knew that as well. Not many
Bro,
people play that one.
I'm in here, bro.
Yeah, you must be, bro. Yeah, that was a one-time call up, and then after that, that was about the rallying cry for U.S. soccer to get like hopefully their top talent in like the DA system. So from that point on, I went on to Bethesda only when they merged, and then it eventually just became a Bethesda Academy, and I played there from probably I think it was one season of U14, and then 2 seasons U16, 2 seasons U18. Yeah.
Sweet. No,
Hmm.
I remember that. I remember that merge of Bethesda only. I was in at the time I was Shattuck. I was kind of pissed. I was like, bro, why did this happen? Like 2 years after. Like I would
Yeah.
just be home right now, like with the with
Yeah.
with the squad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember that's just I think Bethesda only and like coming together was like the big powerhouse that kind of
Yeah.
changed for the DMV area. Like there's over 20 pros that have come out of that like system
Yeah.
from when they were single and then combined as well. So I think that's dope. But yeah, moving from there, like I guess because I mentioned Georgetown Hoya national champion, love that. Like, what was your kind of college process like? Like, yeah, what were you? What was the process like for you? Because it's always different for everyone.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, I started it out obviously around the same time everybody else did. Like, if you were lucky, like late your sophomore year, a little bit before was allowed. Um, but it was pretty narrow for me. It wasn't a whole lot. Like, I had a few schools that I was chatting with. I did like literally a few visits. I think I did a total of 4 visits. A couple Big Ten schools, couple ACC schools, and then Georgetown. My family all went to Maryland, so that was a big school of mine. I had been going to their summer camps. I think I had gone to their summer camp like I think 6 years in a row. I'm pretty sure, and then maybe like 8 years total. Like
Bro,
we
that's
loved it. Yeah, it
wow.
was wild. It was wild. Like, and those were the guys everyone like. I mean, not everybody, but I looked up to, like Tsubasa Endo. Like those guys were like the camp counselors. They were there. I mean, there's so many other names if I could go through them all again. But like those were the guys you wanted to be like, the guys that were actually like paving the path to go to college and then like literally go professional. Like Jake Rosansky, he
Mhm.
was who I visited there. Obviously a Bethesda only guy. So like I had a plan. I had always wanted to go there, and it
Mhm.
didn't pan out. And I went on my visit to Georgetown and like just fell in love with it. And that was about November of my junior year. So I committed like shortly after that. I fell in love with it. Fell in love with the school, the staff, like everything about it, the professionalism, and committed right away. So I kind of knew pretty early on I was going there, and then did my final 2 years of high school and hit the ground running when we got there, winning in 2019. So
So okay, I love
yeah,
that. So I was gonna ask that. I was like, so it's like Maryland, like the dream school, because I think I wasn't everyone, but like I think a decent amount of kids, like especially like a little like further back in the day, it was the college was the route, especially if you weren't in like an academy that had like professional academy like to look up
yeah.
to. College was the route, so everyone kind of had like a dream school. Bro, mine was UVA, like, and
Mm.
I was like, bro, I'm going to UVA, and they're like, yeah, probably not, buddy. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. I was like, cool. Hey, like
That's
I remember the thing they said to me is like, yeah, we have a golden ticket for you. I'm like, so I guess for a full ride. He's
yeah,
like, oh no, we can guarantee that we get you into the school. I'm like, I don't think I should do that. I
yeah,
don't think I should just do that just to play here. So, but yeah, everyone's path's different. That's cool to see how you pivoted. You stayed positive with it because
yeah.
it was like a big family thing, bro. You went to the camp for
Sure.
years, bro. Eight
Yeah,
years.
yeah. Oh, I need to ask my mom. Like, it could be more, but yeah, it was so upsetting. I had wanted to go. Like, we had just like internally like made plans without them knowing like we're coming. But
Yes, Sasha was like, this kid's committed. Like every year, I see this kid's committed to coming to us. Yeah.
that might have been his outlook on it. Yeah,
Oh man. But okay, so I in high school, as I mentioned, you wrestled. So how was that dynamic with soccer? Run me down with that and when you started wrestling, bro.
yeah. That's funny. You know that too, bro. Yeah. Where did you see that? LinkedIn?
Don't worry about it, bro. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. I got my sources, bro.
That's funny, bro. Well, I started wrestling when I was I think I started wrestling when I was 4. So the year
Okay.
before you're like legally allowed to wrestle or like the rules obliged. My
Okay.
dad got my brother and I into it. My dad wrestled growing up. He played all types of sports, but he wrestled and he actually wrestled for 1 year at Maryland before pursuing an AT pathway. But yeah, he had always loved it, so we were into it right away. So my brother and I wrestled up through our senior years of high school, so it was pretty serious. We actually went to high school for wrestling. Like we got a scholarship to go to St. John's in DC,
Sounds college,
wrestle
yeah.
there. Yeah, yeah, and that was sick. Like we were not expecting that. Like my parents did a great job. Super grateful for them for like putting us in a good public school system and then like completely rerouting to do that. Very thankful for them. But yeah, we did that and yeah, like took it pretty seriously. We were pretty successful as a team. Like we had at least while I was there, like we had a handful of WCAC title wins, like DC City, like state title wins, national prep All-Americans. So we took it seriously. And in terms of like how that related to soccer, like my soccer coach hated it. He like, because I only wrestled like three and
Legend.
a half months out of the year, which was a winter sport. And like we don't have anything going on in academy in the winter. So like November to like late November to like early February, I was gone. Or I was like,
They want you to train too. They're like, why is he not at practice?
yeah, like there would be days. So I wasn't gone. Like there would be days where I wouldn't make it, but my daily schedule, like throughout that period, was like more at least 2 times a week, morning workouts before school. Like we would because we had to commute to DC, which is like 45 minutes to an hour with rush hour traffic. So we were up at like 4:45, getting to school at 6, training, and then school, and then I would have wrestling practice afterward, and then one of my teammates, who you actually might know, Foster McCune, would
Bro, Foster's a dog, bro.
he is. I love Foster. He would pick me up after wrestling practice, drenched in sweat, like in his car. Like I probably like owe him money. Like, and then he would drive me to soccer practice. So like obviously we weren't playing games then, so like I could get away with it a little bit, but my coach like threatened me. It's like if you get hurt, like this, like you're done, you know. And I did get hurt,
Oh,
but
no.
yeah. So yeah, it was crazy, but I think it only brought like good character and taught me good character, good life lessons. I'm very appreciative of my wrestling time. I have a lot of role models from that side of my life. So
That's
yeah,
sick, bro. To
yeah.
be a two-sport athlete up until college is big time. Did you ever think about trying to go to college for it?
No, I mean I had 2 offers for D3 schools, but I didn't entertain them seriously. I always knew I wanted to be a professional soccer player.
Okay, so that's a good segue, bro. Because the next question I was asking is like, when did you know, like, like, yo, I can be a pro, like, I can get this done, like it's attainable for me.
You know, I don't, man, that the way you phrase that question is good. Is like, when did I know it was attainable? Because like I always knew I wanted to. I think my goal process from when I was young, which I'm also like very lucky to be able to say like I had clear-cut goals. Not
Mhm.
everyone like has the opportunity to be able to like envision that for themselves, you know, and I was able to envision that at a young age where it was like get to like a good college soccer program, like win a national championship. Like those were my first 2 main goals. And then like the overarching one was like be a professional soccer player. Um, but I don't know if I really knew it was attainable until like probably like my second year of college, you know, because like you said, you brought it up earlier, like at least you and I, like we didn't grow up in first team environments, whereas like that's where you're looking up to, which I think is like there that's very impactful for players, but so is the college route. Like the college route for us was probably like the same way of getting to professional, you know. Um,
100%.
so like I probably saw it my sophomore year of college when I started actually playing a little bit more. I had minutes my freshman year, but not a whole lot. I think I only made like one start, um, if that. And then my sophomore year, I was given a little bit more roles and responsibilities, and like tried to fill into that. So
So that.
yeah,
No, no, no. I like that. I was just thinking about that question, um, from your perspective, especially like being the two-sport athlete, and
yeah,
how dedicated you are to getting both of those done. So, no, I respect that, bro. So, obviously, the next part of the process, you won national championship. That was
mm,
great. That was sick. You guys were a good team. I hate the Hoyas, man. I won't lie to you. As a Creighton Blue Jay, not a fan, but I respect winners, right? And bro, you're a winner, so I respect that to everything, right?
thanks.
So after winning, getting drafted, how was that like process for you, and how did it make you feel? And then, kind of the next steps of everything. How did you, um, yeah, how did you deal with the jump from
Mm.
college to the pros, and then that whole process of getting drafted?
Yeah. Yeah. The draft process it was pretty intense, I'd say. Like not necessarily nerve-wracking, but like it's on your mind like throughout probably late your junior year. Like I had went and trained with the second team my junior summer, so it was on my radar since then. And like if you're lucky, like you're chatting with an agent up until then, you know. And I was one of the lucky ones, and I have a good agent a great agent that's helped me get here to where I am today and facilitated a decent part of probably a big part of my career so far, but especially the draft. And yeah, got drafted by DC United late in the third round, which I was like ecstatic about, you know, like just the same way that people envision like the, I don't know, NBA or NFL or MLB drafts. Like that's like one of the biggest moments of your life, you know. Like it's like a I made it type moment, you know. And then reality sets in of like, okay, like you still have work to do. So like that transition, that kind of winter for me was, I mean, it was so much fun. Like I was working so hard. Like I really wanted to hit the ground running because you don't necessarily earn a contract right away, as you know. So literally the one and only thing on my mind at the time was once I graduated was earn this contract. Literally do anything in your power, anything in your will, God willing, you're healthy to earn this contract. And, you know, I did all I could. I think circumstances obliged. Like it was one of the only teams that had a full roster in preseason, and we decided to stick with it and duke it out. And hopefully luck flew my way, and I was there up until the first game of the season, and unfortunately like couldn't make it happen. So I'm very grateful for the time that they gave me. Wayne Rooney was the coach at the time, and that was like a lifetime experience. Like that's something I'll like memories made with him. Like, are you kidding me? You know, like it's hard to put words to that. You know, I got to watch like a Manchester United game sitting next to him. Like, what, bro? Are you serious? Um, so just like one-on-one meetings with him, like that's something like your dreams might not like catch, you know, and I hope I'll never lose those memories. I'm sure I never will. So like it was a very impactful time for me, and it has paved my path in my drive and my hunger because I didn't make it there, which was a great goal of mine, but I haven't fallen, but I'm in a great place now, and I'm very grateful for that. So yeah,
No, I respect that, bro. Bro, I can't help but think of how similar, literally, down
yeah,
to the team, literally down to the team,
literally.
of that of DC, and
Mhm.
Wayne was your coach. He was my teammate. So it's like even
Yeah,
even crazier to think, the similarities of that aspect.
for
Um,
sure.
but so how did you deal with that? Not getting the contract and kind of like the ups and downs of it, right? Because a
Mhm.
lot of youth players go through ups and downs, and they may not know how to deal with it. How did you, kind of find that true north and keep going kind of situation?
Yeah. Yeah, I think as a professional athlete, it kind of falls into your lap too. Like
Mhm.
it was tough in the moment. Like it was tough, like having that conversation with him and him saying like I'm very grateful that he said like I would have if I could have, you know, who will ever know the truth, right?
Yeah.
But that was a very impactful for me, and I think that like leaving on that note was like, all right, like you're fine, like you're good, bro. Like it's like you did what you could, you know. So the next best thing, what's the next best thing? And that obviously fell into my lap with Loudon. Like I'm very grateful that I could quote unquote fall back on that. And you kind of have to switch your mentality quickly because the season starts at the same time. So I switched my mentality quick. I was in training with them within like a week, and had a season to focus on, like a trophy to focus on. And so yeah, a lot of learning moments, but I jumped straight into that season with them. It wasn't the most successful season, but yeah, it was what it was, and I was happy I was found able to find a place, you know.
Enjoy learning what it takes to become a better player from professional soccer players? Well, how would you like to work with professional players one-on-one? Now you can with Be Pro by Perfect Soccer. Head over to perfectsoccerskills.com/BEPRO to apply to work with our network of pro players today.
So I guess move to a happier times, bro. When was your first game and first goal as a pro? Hopefully you remember these.
My first game as a pro was away at Memphis.
Nah, what? Oh, bro, that was your first, bro. You waxed us.
That was my first professional game. What was it? We don't have to recollect, but yeah,
No, no, no. We lost 3-1.
yeah. What a game, bro. We thought we were
No,
so
I
good. We
honestly,
thought
God,
we
I
were,
think I'm the Barca. I swear to God, I was like, yo,
bro.
Loudon's winning the league because from me playing with Loudon
Yeah,
and the prior years, I'm like, bro, Loudon's always been kind of boo boo, man. And then you guys came in, bro, my big guy, bro, came in, and I was just like, bro, like what just happened? Like we're in the locker room, like, bro, just Loudon just
bro.
came, popped us, bro. Like
We honestly like that highlight, those USL highlights are disgusting. Like just of that
those
one
goals that
game.
were scored, I would, bro, that's a great start for you.
Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah, we had a good
Crazy.
start to the season, and that kind of was the kicker. But that was my first game, and so that was fun. Like that was a fun environment. That was like still like oh shit, like
It was fun for you, bro. It was fucking bad for us, bro. It was
yeah,
bad, bro. It was
yeah.
bad. It was like, bro,
Unfortunately for you
this is not
guys,
what
yeah.
we expected. Yeah, it was a lot going on, bro. We ended up playing a striker at left back. It was crazy. It was a lot going on. But okay, that was a good game for you at my dispense. Cool, no
Yeah.
problem.
Sorry.
And your first goal.
First goal was actually last year, so my second year, which was my second start here at the Switchbacks at Oakland. Second goal of the game, just to kind of close it out in like the 87th minute or something like that.
How'd
Top of
that
the box, sweat. Yeah,
how'd that feel though?
dude, it was great. I still have the jersey. It was awesome.
Oh, I
Yeah,
love that. I
yeah.
love that. No, that's just cool. That's good memories, man.
Hmm.
No,
How
that's
about
cool.
you? Do you remember yours? You remember your first game and goal?
First
You
game,
have,
yeah, 'cause it was
you have.
Loudon.
First game was with Loudon?
No, that's a lie. It's a lie. Time out. Time out. No, no,
Oh,
wait. No, no. My first ever professional game was with Loudon, right? So, we played, bro. This was a rinky-dink group, bro, of just misfits, bro. 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 Our first game ever was against Nashville SC when they were in the USL, and we were played away. This is what Foster. No, who's the big Force Lasso and the boys, bro?
oh wow.
Massive Carlton Belmar. They had players, bro. And we have Donovan Pines, Griffin Yao with no fade, freaking Antonio Bustamante. Like we just had just the
Was
young
Sorto there? Was
bro.
Christian?
Soto got there a little bit later in the season
Okay.
because he pulled up when we started playing home games at the new stadium, Audi Field. Bro, the first game he pulled up, he scored 2 goals. I'm like, who is this kid? Like, because like
Yeah. Because he's my age, and that was a crazy move. Like that was big time, like for us in
It was
his age group.
unbelievable. It was
Yeah.
unbelievable. But that was we played Nashville. I think we lost 1-0 away there. But bro, that was 7 debuts.
Mm.
On like it was just we were just looking at it like, bro, are we in this? So like I guess we're
What
doing it.
stadium was that?
It was in Nashville's. I don't think it was the Titans. It was some baseball stadium, bro, if I'm being honest. Like it was some baseball stadium, but it was a super
USL
cool
loves
thing.
baseball stadiums.
Yeah, they love a good baseball stadium. So I was like, that was a really cool one. And then my second one was actually in Memphis. That was like 10K.
Oh
And
wow.
it was a game, bro. It was awesome. But my
We almost
first
have the same like,
that
dude. We almost
game,
have the same career. Like,
she's weird, except for I haven't won, but it's okay. But I'm gonna hopefully
well,
again
you will.
we will win. But I'm thinking my first goal was it North Carolina?
And then how many goals do you have once you figure that out?
I think I have five, bro. I think I have five.
5
Like,
assists.
probably like seven, I think 7 or 8.
Was your first goal in your first season?
No, my first, bro. So my first season was crazy because I was with DC and Loudon up and down, bro.
Yeah, true, true.
And then I got released in July, and
Hmm.
then I went to Birmingham.
Oh wow.
Like, yeah, I was on 3 teams in my first year. I don't recommend that for many people. I don't recommend it. Like, to be honest, guys. It sounds cool, but don't recommend it. It was a lot.
Was that at PNC Field, Birmingham? Or
No,
what's
no, it was at
the old stadium?
yeah, it was at the old stadium. It was like the college stadium. It was actually it was a nice place to
Yeah,
play. It was
yeah.
actually dope to play.
It
There was a
looks
good
nice.
atmosphere. It was nice. It was grass. It was everything was cool.
Yeah, it looks nice.
We're at the turf field now. Like I don't know, man. But
Yeah.
so we had that. And then yeah, my first goal was I think it was with North Carolina, bro. My third year
Mm.
or my second year. My second year. It was COVID year,
Okay.
2020. Bro. We lost so many games that year. Like in the sense of like not losing. Like just like because of how
Oh,
the
yeah.
season was. It was only like 12 to 15 games. But I
Yeah.
remember scoring, and of course, the first goal I ever scored was against Memphis in Memphis. So end
They
up
love
being
you from that moment on.
that's what I'm saying. So that's yeah, it's been a fun, just full circle thing, bro.
Right.
Uh, but yeah, bro, we're down to the Quincy questions, bro. The 5 questions, and then
Okay.
we'll put fun ones, and then we'll have my last question. So, bro, no more than shouldn't be more than 10 minutes max. Ready?
Whatever.
Okay, bro. First question, bro. What is the most important skill or quality that has helped you become a successful pro? Yeah, it's only gonna get harder from here, bro.
Wow. What is the most important skill or quality?
that has helped you become a successful pro? Because I would deem you a successful pro, bro. You won a championship in your second year as a professional and played.
Uh, you know, what gives way for the successful skills and qualities is gratitude for being healthy first and foremost. I think is a big one. Like we should recognize that as like I'm grateful I've been healthy, like fairly healthy up until this point in my career. Like I've only had one surgery that's like affected soccer. Um, so like without being healthy, like none of this would ever come to fruition.
I got
Yeah, but oh man, there's one thing, bro. I think that, for a lot of these, I might just say like the first thing that pops in my head, and I think it's a big word that people use all the time, but probably resilience, resiliency. Uh, we all face challenges in different ways, whether it's on the field or off the field. And I think still being able to show up and like work every day and hold a standard, like our job is a competitive one
you.
that you're competing every single day, like with your teammates, with yourself. And then you have to compete on the weekend. And
Okay.
I think it takes a resilient person to be able to show up every day and like demand that standard of themselves and their teammates in order to attain the standard of winning something.
No,
So
I'm with that. No, that's a good one. I like that, bro. Especially the way that your career's gone, the journeys, ups and
yeah,
downs, higher highs and lower lows, bro. I'm with that, and I'm in alignment with that, bro. All right,
sure.
this is a hard one, bro.
Oh gosh.
What is the biggest mistake pro players are making?
Biggest mistake pro players are making. Wow.
Bro,
Okay.
I tell you, these aren't easy.
I mean, these are good questions. The biggest mistake pro players are making. You know what? I think like I don't know if it's a big mistake that is resulting in bad results or not results, but something that I guess I was surprised about when I got into the arena was like if this is our job, right? Like maybe for most people, I wonder what percentage of the USL at least, probably 100% of the MLS, at least domestically, like this is your job. This is what you do, you
This is it.
know. I think it's like actually putting in the hours, like
Yeah.
there's a fair amount of people out there that like they are in and then they just want to leave, which is fine. Like that's fine. Um, Not everyone needs to get better. Not everyone like has that desire. Some people are just good, and like that's good. And I think at least it resonates for me that like I've had to put in more hours. Maybe thus I've enjoyed putting in those hours. So I think maybe it's the perception of like you only have to be there while you're supposed to be there, maybe is the mistake if I had to dumb it down to answering the question. Um, yeah, if you get what I'm saying?
Oh, Brian, I get exactly what you're saying, bro.
Yeah.
100%. Well, let's really chalk it up to like putting in the work, putting in the
Yeah.
extra work, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah, don't
yeah,
just not just clocking in, clocking out, understanding
yeah,
like extra work. Like this is
yeah.
our life, right? Like so,
Hmm.
I'm with that. I
Cool.
respect. All right, bro. What advice would you give to a young player trying to go pro? I think this is one of the easier ones.
It is one of the easier ones. But you always get asked it, and I feel like maybe our answers always change.
Mhm.
It's not, you know what? Maybe I'll flip it. Like this is advice I'd give to like a young player's parents is like don't burn them out. I saw
Okay,
so many kids like burn out. I'm sure you did too. Like some of the best players I've ever played, like or at least growing up, the kids that I thought were like ballers,
disgusting.
disgusting players. They're done. They burnt out. Like they got pushed and pushed and pushed, which is again, it's another conversation because like the guys that did push, like get pushed are diamonds, the ones that stuck with it are like they're the best. Like that
Sure.
perhaps that's what creates the best is like being able to actually like take on that pressure. But some people can't, but I think it's a product of like your environment too. Like some kids are getting pushed to where like they're like I'm getting parents that are parents of I don't know like young teenagers or kids that aren't even teens yet and like they're going to be a professional athlete, like what do they need to do, like they're doing all these extra trainings, so it's like for one kid that might be good, but for the next you're just gonna burn them out. Like they're gonna get injured. They're gonna hate it. They might hate you at some point,
That's
like
that's
psychologically
losing the
speaking.
love of the game. Yep, yep, yep.
Yeah, yeah. So it's not advice I'd give to a young, serious player of like, do it if you enjoy it. But it's like, oh man, if you're obsessed with it, I love it. Go for it. Run with it, you know? But my advice to parents would be like, don't burn your kid out while you're at don't not at the expense of like them and their personhood. So
Okay.
yeah, that's what comes to mind
I
first.
like the way you flip that. No, whatever comes to
Yeah,
mind, bro. I like the way you flip that. Okay,
yeah.
this one's a hard one, if I'm being honest, right? What is something most people think is true, you believe isn't?
About soccer, football,
Anything, bro. Life.
life.
Oh, we can do soccer only, but hey, man, it's you know, soccer life.
Okay, repeat it.
Okay. What is something most people think is true, but you believe isn't? Like, I'll give you an
Oh,
example of what my boy said last time, right? He said, crazy answer, aliens.
oh,
So you can do like, whatever comes to mind. Just first thing that comes to mind.
well, quickly, I'll say there most likely is life on another planet out there,
Thank you.
in space, in outer space. If people can't conceive of that for some reason, people can't conceive of how vast our,
Solid, solid. I love it.
yeah,
Right. I looked at it, I was like, bro, like give a better answer, please. Like, cause what are we doing here?
that's funny. Uh, Most people thought that Tottenham would never win a trophy, but they did. So
Okay. Like, Game of Palace, bro. 116 years, baby. Come
most
on.
people thought Palace wouldn't win a trophy, and they did. Come on now.
Okay. I'll take that, bro. I'll take that.
It literally just happened today.
That's fair, 100%. Okay, bro. Last one of the Quincy questions. What is something you'd move forward with if you weren't scared of a bad outcome?
What is something I would move forward with if I weren't scared of a bad outcome? Well, I'm doing it with my career right now. I feel like,
Okay.
I'm moving forward and I'm not too scared of a bad outcome, just trying to see the light. Uh, but I'll try to give a better one.
I mean, these questions are serious. I've been asked these a few times, bro. I'm like, bro, what?
Probably my golf game. I'll keep it chill.
Oh, yes.
I'll keep it chill.
Oh, I love it.
I just see a bad outcome at the end of the day. Like, and that's probably why I'm not playing as much as other people. So
That's fair. Okay.
yeah.
Not bad, bro. It's also expensive, bro. Jeez Louise, man. All right, bro. Fun questions. Cool. All right. Nothing
All right.
crazy. Simple one, bro. Is it football or soccer?
Both. We should be using both.
Okay. Okay, I'm
I'm
here for
being diplomatic on that.
that. Okay. Messi or Ronaldo, bro?
Messi.
Ah, good man. Good man. Favorite cheat meal?
Favorite cheat meal. Man. Probably wings,
Oh,
but you can't like Maryland crabs, bro. Maryland crabs.
it's not a cheat meal, bro. That's
No,
healthy.
that's fine. It isn't like an off-season meal too, but like I'll go back over the summer and I'm having crabs, some scrimp, like
Scrimps.
bro, orange crush in a beer, like
Oh,
what?
okay, fair enough, fair
Oh,
enough, fair enough. Okay. You're having a good time then. Okay.
hell yeah.
Favorite thing to do to unplug from soccer.
Um, Favorite thing to do to unplug from soccer. It's probably just like hang out with my friends whenever I can. Like now that I'm away from them, or like going and doing something with the homies. Like I think I, I'm. We have people here that are full of activities to do. So like, especially here, it's like going fishing or going golfing with the boys, or going and doing something, going and getting a coffee. I play Catan with my closest friends from home online. So that's something I really look forward to. If you play Catan, let me know. We have a serious league. And then,
Don't think I'm there yet on the seriousness of it.
no, you're not. You're not. If you don't think you are, you're not.
Wow. That's
It's
crazy.
intense. It gets intense. Like I can't play it non-seriously. Like if we're gonna play, we're playing.
All right, this is the last question, then we'll get your socials and stuff.
Okay.
What are two things you're intensely loyal about? This is a difficult one in your life, just in life.
I think I am intensely loyal about showing up for my craft.
Okay.
I'll just say like intensely loyal about showing up. Um,
Okay.
and then probably like intensely loyal to like making my family proud. Those might be like more detailed than just one word answers, but yeah, I'm always trying to make my family proud and support them in any way I can. So that's kind of two in one, but
No, I love that. I respect that, bro.
yeah,
No, that goes into the putting the hours in, bro. You're just not clocking in just to clock in. You take this
yeah.
serious. I am
You definitely answered that at some point. Yeah, what were yours?
I intensely loyal, bro. That was forever ago. My answer to this, but it's probably something along the lines of like, look, putting in the work, right? Like just like doing the work that you don't want to do, like showing up, right? Like
Mm,
there's a lot of things. Bro, I'll be honest. I hate running.
mm,
I just don't like running, but like
sure.
um I do it and I do it a lot in the off season because I don't like it, right?
Yeah,
Like doing the
yeah,
stuff I don't want to do over and over again. It's just like creating the mental calluses of just like, okay, I have to get it done, have to get it done. And
yeah,
hopefully 6 months later, all the work that's been done in the past, it kind of comes to fruition. You can see why you were doing the work you're doing.
for
Uh,
sure.
that was one. I think the other one was like kind of creating value in everything, kind of leaving one thing we say at Purpose Side, leave every exchange having given more than you received.
Mm,
Like trying to, create value as much as I can, for myself and for others. Right. Like it's just um that's a big thing for me, just trying to be helpful if I can. Like I've also learned when to help people. Some people just don't want your help. Like
yeah,
something I had to learn as a pro, like throughout my like growing up into like in my years of being a pro. Like year 2 and 3, people don't want to fucking hear from you. Like to be honest, like right, this is year 7 for me, and like I've played a lot of games and experienced a lot of things and been on too many teams, and so like it's kind of creating value for myself and others as much as I can because who knows how long I'll play the game for. Uh,
yeah,
for the time I've had and hopefully more in the future. And so yeah, at the end of it, like soccer is just a phase of
yeah.
and um
That's a good one, especially for our careers.
so yeah, that was it for me. But
Nice.
bro, that's all I have for you, bro. You were
Hey,
fantastic, bro. You're on it, man. You're on it. I appreciate it, bro.
those
Last
questions are tough questions. Though that five,
those Quincy questions, bro. You
Quincy,
got me. Yeah, Quincy
Quincy wrote those.
Yeah, those are the Quincy. We call them the 5 Quincy questions, bro.
Those are
And
good.
bro, when I came on the podcast, I've come on twice now, and he switched them up or he's asked them in different manners, and I'm like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. Like you didn't give me a heads up. Like, like you didn't want to send this to me beforehand because like there's no way.
Yeah,
But
those are good. I like those.
those are good questions. I like them, bro. I like people's responses. They vary up and change a lot.
For
Um,
sure.
they're
You catch
very
people on the spot too.
Yeah, but also it kind of shows who you are as a person, like kind of hits every facet and everything.
Yeah.
And so I really like them. I love that. But once again, bro, appreciate you having it on. Let's get your socials, bro. Where can people follow you down below? I think it'll be down below. Can you do that, Twitter down below?
Yeah, bro.
Um,
All I have is Instagram, bro. That's it.
love that.
Just Aidan Rocha with two A's at the end.
Aiden Rocha with 2 A's.
Yeah.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for having me on, bro. I appreciate it. I have fun. These are fun.
Course, man. It was a great yeah, hope to have you on in the future and hope things keep going well for you at the Switchbacks as my teammate. Um
Yeah, bro.
and yeah, man. Let's
Likewise. You want to reschedule for like 5 years from now?
bro, maybe check in. Maybe do it's 5-year check-ins.
Like a 2 to 5 year check-in?
Good 5-year check-in. I'm kind of here for it.
You can
Okay,
put me down.
we'll plan on that. Two to
You can
five.
put me down.
But once again, bro, appreciate you. We're out.
Thanks, bro.
Quincy Amarikwa here, and thanks again for listening. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to share it with someone you feel will get some value from it. And if you could take a moment to leave a review of our podcast wherever you're listening and let us know who you'd like us to interview next, we'll get working on that right away. You can listen to this full episode and more at perfectsoccerskills.com/radio. That's perfectsoccerskills.com/RADIO. You can also enter to win free weekly soccer prizes, goals, balls, jerseys, player meet and greets, and more by heading over to perfectsoccerskills.com/PSTM to enter to win for free today.